What's up, guys? Welcome back. Appreciate you guys always tuning in, always showing love on the TikTok, on YouTube's, always voting. So this week's trick, you guys voted for the front 360 Shove-It. This one takes a little bit to learn, but it's really not that hard once you get the hang of it. Okay, foot placement. You want one foot right where these front bolts are, right there. So just about halfway covering the front bolt. Your back foot you want in the corner of your pocket. So you don't want it over here, you want it in the middle, so it's really in the pocket so you can get that very easy scoop. So front foot covering the front two bolts or a little bit lower, back foot in the pocket. Make sure you're actually on the middle of the tail. The first thing you want to do is, as always, start off with your pop. To start off with your pop, just want to stand next to your board, parallel, and then just push it out. So the board's going to come towards you, your foot is going to go away from you. Just do those a couple of times until you start to feel comfy. As I say in every video, make sure you check out SKATERDAZE episode 11, where I tell you guys for the first time about the secret hop. Skateboarding is a hop, not a jump. Don't listen to anybody who tells you differently because they're just making your life harder. So for this hop, you're going to want to lift your front foot up and your back foot is going to push out. So as you lift your front foot up, your back foot will be pushing out. And that looks like this without the skateboard. And then with the skateboard, it looks like this. So now that you've done that, some tips for when you're ready to land it. First thing I would say, really put your body weight on your board. That helps a lot with this trick. The more you're anchored to your board, the more the board will spin around and just suck back up to your feet instead of you having to jump to it. If you really put your weight down while you're trying this trick, you'll feel it as soon as you pop. Once you pop, it'll kind of be like a magnet almost, and it'll be a lot easier to land it. Second thing I would suggest is leaning forward. So whichever direction you're skating in, make sure you lean a little bit towards that direction. Extra tip that might help you guys, make sure you jump directly up. You want to jump straight up as you possibly can, because when you jump straight up with this trick, it gives it more air time, so you have more time to spin the board around. Most tricks you can kind of just like do a lazy jump, or you don't have to jump as much, or you can jump to a direction or a side. With this trick, you want to jump straight up, just like the tray flip. Okay, so after you get jumping straight up, down, and you have your pop, last thing to do is land it. And when you're going for landing it, I would suggest practicing this a lot because it's going to get you over a lot of those mental barriers that you usually have. All you have to do, set the board up stationary behind you and jump backwards onto it. Pretty simple. Doesn't seem like it would help you a lot, but it actually helps a lot more than you would think. I would suggest doing that when you're ready to land it. Practice those a couple of times. Jumping backwards onto your skateboard, leading with your front foot, and then you should have a front 360 shove. Some troubleshooting with it, like I said earlier, make sure you try it while moving. Make sure you're leaning in whatever direction you're going. So even if you're going fakie, you still want to be leaning forward. So even though you're going backwards, you want to be leaning this way. You always want to be leaning whatever forward is to you. So that's another one. Make sure you have the scoop down before you even try this trick, because it's going to be a lot harder if you're scooping it 270 trying to land it than having the scoop and just trying to catch a good one. And really focus on the pop for this trick. You don't need a front shove, but having a front shove will obviously help you because you'll understand how to rotate the board, but you don't need it. Just make sure you have your foot in the pocket and your foot over the bolts, and then pop it. When you pop it, make sure you lift your front foot up out of the way as it spins, you should be leaning forward, so your weight will be moving in that direction. So when you land, you're not gonna have to force your feet over there. It should just land under you because you're leaning on it. You're using your body weight. You're moving with the trick. You really, as long as you jump straight up, you won't even really have to lean forward as much, because even when I didn't land it clean, because I was just jumping straight up and I wasn't leaning the direction as I jumped, it makes it spin a lot faster. Therefore, there's more of a magnetism to your board. Let me clean that one up for you guys. That's how you do the front 360 Shove-It. I hope you guys learned. Make sure you share it with a friend. I'm sharing my secrets with you, so please, all I ask for you guys to do is just leave a like, a comment. Make sure you guys sub up. Make sure you guys tune in. Next Saturday, we'll be dropping another trick tip. Make sure you guys go vote on the community page. You can reach that by just clicking on my YouTube channel and scrolling over. You'll see the word community. Click that. Make sure you vote or comment any tricks you guys want to learn next. So I appreciate you guys always tuning in.